Jai Hind everyone, I am Prabhat Kumar and I welcome you all to PYQ Academy. In today's video, I am going to discuss what all points you have to keep in mind while going to the examination hall. Okay, so I hope that you all have prepared a lot till now for this examination, and so let's discuss all those facts which we have to keep in mind before going to the examination hall. So, what are all the important materials? First is the admit card. So you have to uh, bring your admit card to the examination center, not in soft copy but in hard copy. Okay. So take the printout, no matter in black and white or in color, whatever you feel easy. Okay. But bring that in a hard copy. Second thing is the most important thing is the photo ID proof. It should be that photo ID proof. It can be Aadhaar card, it can be voter card, okay, it can be your driving license, it can be your passport, but the one which you have uploaded, that should be. You will also find when you will download the admit card, you will find the number of your photo ID proof, and so that ID proof you have to bring there. Okay. Next is the photos of passport size. This is not mandatory, but if suppose in your admit card your photograph is not clear, then for safety purpose you should carry this at least two passport size photographs. Okay, although it is not mandatory, but for safety purpose you should keep these two photographs with you. Okay, now the most important thing is the pen. Okay, so in this examination students have a lot of doubt about which color of pen you should carry. So in any UPSC examination, black is preferred. Okay, black is preferred for filling all the OMR details. Okay, as well as the details on the attendance sheet. Okay, but you are also having second paper, paper 2. In the paper 2 also, for filling all the OMR details and other details, you have to use black pen only, but you can use blue pen for writing uh, the content, that means the essay and other things. Okay, but I would suggest you that don't use blue pen, only go with a black pen, because otherwise you will have an option to use blue and black, and if somehow by mistake if you use blue pen for filling the OMR or filling the other details like roll number, okay, so your OMR will be rejected. That is strict instructions given in the admit card. So go with only black pen. That will be my advice. Okay, because it will not create any kind of confusion for you, and nothing will happen. Okay, so use only black pen. That's my suggestion. Next, yeah, go with a wristwatch. Don't go with a smartwatch. Okay, or digital watch. Go with a wristwatch, which is analog, because you will require this in both paper 1 as well as in paper 2, because you don't know that whether in the center they will provide you a wall clock or not, and or if it is uh, it is on time or not. Okay, so to be safe, go with a wristwatch which is analog. Okay, and it is going to help you a lot in paper 2. Okay, and last is go with a bag, because I'm telling you, because when you will go there you will surely will have your phone number, or sorry, your mobile phone, your wallet. Okay, but you will not be allowed with your phone number as well as wallet inside the examination hall. So uh, you can keep all your valuable in this bag, and you can submit that bag to somewhere inside that examination venue. They generally they provide you a place to keep your bag. Okay, but if you are not going with a bag, so it will be difficult for you uh, to put your phone somewhere. Okay, next, coming to paper 1, how to, suppose after entering paper, the hall. Okay, so now before this, let me discuss the timing. Okay, so the paper 1 timing is from 10 to 12, 2 hours time. Okay, you are supposed to report 1 hour before. That means you should reach the center at least by 9 a.m. Okay, and you will be allowed to enter the examination hall by 9:30. Okay, and the entry will be stopped after 9:50 a.m. because it is mentioned in the admit card that the entry will be banned after 9:50. That means 10 minutes before the exam starts. Okay, so please keep in mind. Then uh, so anyhow you have to reach the examination hall before 9. Okay, the next is that for paper 1 you are having 2 hours. Okay, 2 hours and 125 questions. So uh, the pen you have to use here is a black pen only. You can't use blue pen here. Okay, for any kind of whether for filling OMR, for filling the attendance sheet, or filling your roll numbers or any other thing. Okay, only black pen is uh, allowed. Okay, if you somehow by mistake use blue pen, your OMR will be rejected because OMR is not checked by person, it is checked by machine, and machine will not recognize the blue ink. Okay, it only recognizes the black ink. Next, now coming to other details. So after entering the examination hall, uh, you will get the OMR sheet 10 minutes before or 15 minutes before. Okay, so by 9:45 or 9:50 you will get the OMR. So there you have to fill the roll number. Okay, then the set, which set you get, and then one more other thing will be there. Okay, so while filling this is the most important thing, roll number and the set. Please don't do any kind of mistake, take your own time. Okay, if there is any uh, doubt, please ask the invigilator, but don't do any kind of mistake, because first of all, if you do a mistake, you are you can be rejected. Okay, second thing is, if you are not rejected, but you will get panic in the starting of the examination that you did some mistake, and your candidature may be cancelled in future. Okay, so don't do any kind of mistake while filling the roll number, set. Okay, now I will advise you to mark the set. Suppose you get set A or set B or set C, mark the set after 10 to 15 minutes, not just after getting, because sometimes what there is some mismatch in the giving the sets. So don't mark the sets just after getting the set. Okay. Second thing, now the most important thing that people ask, how many questions you should attempt, or what should be the safe score or safe attempt. So out of 125 questions, okay, last time the cutoff was around I think it may be 125 to 130. Okay, but last time the seats were also less. This time seats are 250. Okay, but the cutoff totally depends upon the paper as well. Okay, I can't say that paper, but uh, for a safe attempt, okay, I would suggest at least 100 plus. Okay, at least try to try to attempt at least 100 plus. If you are a first timer, uh, uh, and if you are not getting the some you will get only I think 60 to 70 questions direct. Other after that you have to take some guess. Okay, so try to take risk. Okay, try to eliminate options. Try to, if you reach up to 50%, I would suggest that take a risk. Okay, but try to attempt 100 plus questions. Okay, although if you are having a good accuracy, the 90 plus will also be a good attempt. But if you are, suppose if you are not having a good accuracy, I would suggest you to go 100 plus. Okay, uh, but remember, there is negative marking of 1/3 of the rewarded mark. That means if you uh, do one question wrong, you will be given a penalty marks of 2 by 3. That means 0.66. Okay, 1/3 of the marks uh, awarded. That means for one question you will be correct question you will be awarded 2 marks, and for one wrong answer you will be penalized by 2 by 3. That means 0.66. Okay, that is the thing. Now second thing is the pen. So only black pen here, no blue pen. Okay, now OMR instructions. So while filling the OMR, try to fill it properly. Whatever, if you by mistake if you mark two OMRs in one row, that means for A, B, C, D, if you mark two answers, that will be rejected. Okay. Second thing, that you will have little bit less time in this examination also, because 125 questions, dealing with 125 questions, and in which you will have all at least 15 to 20 or 15 to 20 questions of maths and reasoning, so it takes time. So but I will suggest that suppose if you start question, okay, but by 11:30, no matter how many questions you have attempted till then, first you have to fill the OMR of all those questions which you have marked correct till then. Okay. After that, whatever the question will be left, then go for reading the question. Okay. Don't take a risk or that you will go for filling the OMR in the last 10 minutes or 15 minutes. No. Take at least 30 minutes. Have at least 30 minutes in your hand for filling just OMR. Okay. Although it will not take 30 minutes, it will take just 10 to 12 minutes to fill. But after that, you will feel relaxed that yes, you have marked all those push answers which you had attempted till now. Okay. After that, suppose you are left with 10 to 12 questions or 12 to 15 questions, then go attempt that question, mark that, attempt that question, mark that answer. Okay. So in this way you should go. So I think I hope I am able to clear that out. And uh, some other tips. So for current affairs question, okay, for current affairs questions, go in first go, means mark the answer in first go only. Suppose you read the question, you went through the options, and you got something clicked in your mind that this is answer. Don't rethink. Okay. Suppose if you know that answer very well, then you can read all the options. Okay. But after reading four options, there is instinct in my mind that yes, I had heard something about option A with regard to this question. So just mark that option and never rethink about it, because in 90% of the chances you are going to correct that question only when uh, uh, what you thought in your first instance. Okay. If you are going to rethink, there, there is a large probability that you are going to make that question wrong after rethinking. Okay. So that is the only advice. Okay. Don't change your answers while marking comma. Don't change your answers. Okay. Go with the believe in yourself. Whatever you have read. Okay. Believe in yourself. No matter what will happen after the examination, but at that time you have to believe in yourself that whatever you are marking on the basis of best of your knowledge, and it is going to be correct. That thing you have to keep in your mind. Okay. Now coming to paper 2. So after completion, so you will have at least 2 hours. Okay, but you will get entry after 1:30. Okay. So after, I would suggest that enter at least by 1:40. Okay, so that you will sit there for some time. You will uh, be prepared mentally for this for writing 2 3 hours continuously. Okay. Now coming to first pen. Okay, have black pen only. Okay, but you may have blue pen for writing, but I will suggest don't go with blue pen, only have black. Second thing, people also use ball and gel. Okay, so in the admit card itself, black ball pen is mentioned. Okay, people prefer gel pen so that um, for good handwriting, but the main problem with gel pen is that the ink may spread. Okay, and it may fade, it may spread only. Okay. So, and second thing, that the pen and the gel pen are not usually fast. You cannot write fast using gel pen. Okay, so that is another issue. So use a combination of black ball pen. That is the most important thing. I have been using this for the last 4 attempts, and this helped me a lot. In the all 4 attempts, I had wrote the whole paper within the time period. Okay, so use not blue pen, black ball pen. Okay. Now coming to how to attempt your essay paper. So these are the more important parts of that paper. Okay. Now how you have to attempt. So that's totally your choice how you have to attempt. But if you will ask me for my advice, okay, if you have some strategy, then follow your strategy only, okay. But if you are not having strategy, so I will give you some good strategy according to logic. So you have to write 4 essay which will have 80 weightage of 80 marks. Then you have to write 2 arguments a weightage of 40 marks. Then you have to write 2 reports, okay, weightage of 20 marks, a précis of weightage 15 marks, this is of 20 marks, and again this is of 25 marks, okay. Now as the logic suggests that you should first write and attempt those portions which is having the highest weightage. In this paper, essay is having the highest weightage and it is going to take time, okay. So I would suggest that you should write this first. You should uh, attempt all the 4 essays, okay. Then then go for argument, report, okay. Keep the précis in hold, okay. Then you can go for grammar and comprehension, and the last you can write précis, because précis doesn't because précis you have to read the whole passage, okay. Then you have to um, uh, summarize it, okay. And again with respect to précis you will be given this kind of box, so you have to like write it a the few, okay. That means each box will contain one word, and this word you have to count, okay. Suppose then there are 600 words in the whole passage, so you have to write in at least around 300 words, so you will count like 300 words, okay. And in here it will also be in like 5, 10, 15, so it will be easy for you to count, okay. But don't write 2 words in one box. You are suggested to write 1 word in one box, okay. So these are the things which you have to mention. For arguments, uh, don't bother too much. Try to first try to write a small uh, very small introduction if you have, but it doesn't matter in case of argument whether you are writing argument or not, writing introduction or not, okay. Try to incorporate at least 4 points in for and 4 points in against. And then what you have to do, that if you have a good uh, report or good example uh, to support that argument, then it will be a valuable one, okay. So if you have good example to support that argument, then write that example or write that report, write that anything, any judgment, any article, anything, okay. So in this you can proceed. Then for report, follow the report that structure, that is structure is important in the report, okay. And in which tense you have to write the report, so that you should uh, follow. Then coming to reading comprehension and grammar. So grammar is a portion in which you can fetch good marks if you have a good grammatical knowledge, because one question, if 1 mark you will get 1 or you will 0. So if you are having a good hold in grammar, so you can score good marks. Then comprehension is also a scoring portion. You have to do nothing, you have to read the passage carefully and write from the passage only, you have to write the answers, okay. Don't think that if the passage, if the questions are of 4 marks or 5 marks, we have to write a lot. No, just go for the what is there written in the passage. Don't try to incorporate anything from your own. That is the thing advisable in the case of passage. Next, what is the ultimate goal should be, what should be your ultimate goal for the paper 2? So only one thing, complete the paper, nothing more than that, okay. Complete the paper, okay. Then quality is secondary, first you have to complete the paper, okay. That means first focus on quantity, okay. And if you had practiced earlier that you are able to complete the paper, then you can focus on quality, because quality will fetch you good marks, because as one student completes a paper, he gets 80 and another gets 100 plus. So that differs because of the quality. Okay. Now safe score for paper 2. So there is no safe score for paper 2. The one thing is that you have to at least uh, cross 50 marks. Okay, you can't score less than 50, then you will be, your marks will, means you will be disqualified in paper 2. Okay, so at least you have to score 50, but by scoring just 50 you will not qualify the whole cutoff. Okay, so just go for clearing the paper, and if completing a paper, and if you are able to complete the paper in time, I think a very bad student will score 80 plus. Okay, so I think I'm clear in this video. If you have any kind of doubt, you can contact me in this telegram channel. Okay, or you can contact me with in this number 700867566. Okay, before the examination. Okay, you can message me in this telegram number. Okay, and but don't keep any kind of doubt before going to examination. Believe in yourself. If you had worked a lot for last few months, so definitely it is going to work in favor of you. Okay, and if you had worked a lot, just go and focus in the examination, and uh, don't bother about the results. Okay, first you have to perform. After that, whatever will happen, we will see it. Okay, so uh, uh, please join this telegram channel. There you can contact me and you will get valuable information. And other than that, what uh, after examination, please send your paper in this telegram number. Okay, so that I will be able to evaluate that paper and try to find the answer of all those questions, and I will try to provide you the answer key with the best possible precision as soon as it is possible for me. Okay, so and after examination, please stay connected with me, so that I will share with you all my experiences of PET, physical efficiency test, and MST. Okay, I will I will also clear all your doubts that how you have to now you have to proceed for physical efficiency test, how to prepare, and how you should keep yourself medically fit. Okay, I will also address all your doubts regarding medicals. Okay, so please stay connected with me, and thank you so much for watching PYQ Academy.